What the fuck?
Oh, looks like our girl and dad aren't the only ones that know how to party.
God.
Hey, what is up, my fellow delinquents? Welcome to a new series. This is The House of Velez. Not sure if I'm saying that right. Don't know anything about this game. It was recommended to me by a good friend, and I thought I'd check it out. So let's get into it. This game does not feature an autosave system. Be sure to save your progress via the pause menu whenever you can. Thank you. So sick of autosave.
It's been 2 years since I've been here at the family estate. I've come back because of a rumor that everyone seems to have disappeared from the area. If they really have left, then I think I may know the reason. Apparently, a couple years ago, a piece of very expensive research went missing from my father's company. Just recently, there have been reports that he's become a prime suspect in the company's ongoing investigation into the case. Oddly enough, not even 24 hours after he's singled out, all his accounts are shut down and nobody can contact him or anybody else in the house. I don't want to think that Dad would steal from his own company, but from the looks of things, that could be the case.
Lily's journal doubles as the pause menu, meaning it can only be accessed when Lily is not in immediate danger. Alright, so this must be our protagonist, Lily. Like her sassy strut, yes please.
Dad started to get a bit extreme when it came to security. The front door key alone won't be enough to get inside. I'll need to use the fingerprint scanner on the door panel as well. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's any power running through the house right now. There's an emergency backup generator in the cellar around back, though.
I also like her haircut. Do you think a A-cut will ever come back into style? Lets me go up to here. And nothing that way. The old water heater. I'm surprised Dad never got around to tossing this old thing. You never know when an old water heater might come in handy. I never did like the way they just tossed huge sheets over things down here. Always looked creepy. Just because you're calling out like a horror game staple doesn't make it any less of a trope. Assorted vintage wines. Always wanted to crack open one of these bad boys and party it up for a night. Just one? I think it'd take me at least like 2 bottles to get good and lit. Ooh, what is this? Alright, so that's interesting. There's not like a prompt that comes up that says like, ooh, look, you can interact with me. You just kind of have to like press it. The generator is linked to a series of smaller generators beyond that wall. It appears to still have some gas left in it. Activate the backup generator? I think I will. No indication of what button to push. Oh, that did something. You gotta... Let me see if... I'm just trying all the buttons now. Oh, what is that? Press right trigger to start the generator, release right trigger when the needle is in the red to successfully activate the generator. So it's like a timing minigame. Almost had it. Oh, there we go. Wait, that wasn't it? I gotta do it again? Oh, we're getting somewhere. Hell yeah.
I wanted to get here on the off chance that Dad did actually do something crazy and skip town. If there is anything to find, I want to be the one to find it before the police get here and start taping up the area and calling it a potential crime scene. The lawyers are saying the company will end up taking the house and the property if Dad's found guilty. Seeing that they funded the construction of the estate when my great-grandpa founded the company, they wouldn't be outside their rights to do so. And by taking off like this, Dad has just about proven his own guilt. With any luck, I'll be able to find some clue on their whereabouts while I'm here.
She was talking while I clicked on the thing about the painting, something about a damaged painting. She's surprised he hasn't gotten rid of it. Dad kind of seems like somewhat of a hoarder. But now let's see if we can get into this door.
Look at that. Home sweet home. I remember when things started to change. It was a little over 2 years ago, just before I left here. Dad and his team led an expedition to the Antarctic. They came across a relic encased in a glacier. It wasn't what they had set out for, but it was what they found. Dad became obsessed with the find and its origins. I have a feeling he may have actually smuggled it out of the lab and back here to the estate. At one point, he became a shut-in and wouldn't allow anyone inside his study. I'm willing to bet that if he did steal that artifact, the proof is going to be upstairs, there in his study.
Mom's grand piano. It's covered in dust now. Doesn't look like she's been playing the way she used to. How did she used to play, with her feet? I am seriously getting like Resident Evil vibes here. Definitely don't miss the awkward dinners sitting here at this big ass table. I prefer the more practical size of the table in my apartment. Look, just because you're poor now doesn't like make you better than anyone else. This just like keeps going. Oh my god, there's so many rooms. I can't believe this mangle is still here. The maid likes to keep things old school in her kitchen. The fuck is a mangle? The super old stove is still here too. Just another example of the maid's rustic tastes. Oh my god, this is just a humongous maze. I'm outside now? Hey, I remember one winter when we had a duck get frozen into the water here in the bird bath. We got him out and named him Roger. We took care of him for the whole winter. And then what happened? Did you kill Roger? Did you eat Roger? I need to know the whereabouts of Roger. This is concerning to me. There's a document here. Take Journal of Victor Velez. Yes. The door to the study is locked. Dad always kept the lower entrance closed for some reason. I'll need to get in from upstairs. Plot reason? More than likely. Oh, alright, so we just went in like one giant loop. Cool. Also picked up those documents. While we're not in any immediate danger, I'd like to see what they say. That's just kind of a recap on what's happened so far. While rearranging some things in the study, last night I discovered a part of the house I have never seen before. Here in the study, behind a bookcase, there is an entrance to what appears to be another level to the house. The area is cold, and I can't imagine what purpose it might have served. It's slightly unnerving that I was never informed of this part of the property. I will have to look into the company records and find out just what this was designed for. It took weeks to do, but I mustered the courage to enter the cold halls that have been kept hidden beneath the floors of our home for all these years. As I expected, I could swear distant screams echoed beyond the darkness. I know it's just anxiety and my mind playing tricks on me. But even still, it only served to deepen my already irrational fear of this place. There doesn't seem to be any working electricity in the area, which certainly made the trip feel that much longer. Just as I was reaching my wit's end, I made an incredible discovery. My father's black journal, the one he kept on his person at all times. As I write, my mind is reeling. I will spend the night covering this front to back. Alright, it seems like Papa Velez had some strange secrets. This painting was brought to the estate when I was 5 years old. Dad was really excited when it came in. Could be valuable. Or about this one. This looks like an ugly clown. Another work of art. This one arrived at the estate 12 years ago. Dad paid $600,000 for it. Dad's got some bougie taste. Beyond these doors, the story truly begins. And there can be no turning back. Shall we proceed?
What in the world?
It's a strange contraption. We got here. This entire wall is filled with books on geology. This entire wall is filled with books on geography. There are a ton of books covering ancient civilizations and astronomy. There are a ton of books covering... Oh, you're right. That's the same thing. Dad's always got his head in the books. If it isn't something on world studies, it's science fiction. What a bookworm. This is his prized section of science fiction, ranging from the late 1800s to now. I would be really interested to see what kind of science fiction they had in the 1800s. Dad's always got his... it's the same thing. Which I guess the Edgar Allan Poe story where he builds a balloon and flies to the moon would probably qualify as that. It's Dad's desk. Wait, what the... Oh shit! Dad likes to party. This is cocaine? What the hell? Dad's never had a drug problem. At least not that I ever knew of. I mean, homeboy does have an entire, cellar full of premium wine, so maybe Dad likes to get down. Oh yeah, the old bust. Back when I was 9, I was playing with a ball in here. I threw it too hard from downstairs, and it flew up here and broke the nose off this thing. Dad was pissed. He managed to have it fixed though, so he didn't stay mad for long. Not that he ever could. You call that fixed? It's like they grafted on a humongous honker. Does that say anything in front of the window? No? Alright. I really do want to get a good look at that. Whatever it is, it's super creepy. And steampunk?
The artifact. But what the hell is this thing? Talk about weird science. I'm glad I left when I did. I don't know what you got yourself into, Dad. I just hope this thing will be enough to save our home. Christ!
Oh, who's this handsome gentleman? Well, I guess not a gentleman if he's cracking ladies on the back of the head while they're unsuspecting. That's not very gentlemanly. Oh, what have we gotten ourselves into? Your hand can totally slip out of that cuff.
What happened?
Oh, looks like our girl and dad aren't the only ones that know how to party.
God!
She got some, like, She-Hulk strength. I told you your hands could slip out. Like, did you really need to Hulk out?
I hope there's nothing missing.
Is that just like blood smear, or is that a scar? Does your jaw hurt? I could have gone a very different direction with that joke.
Who could have done this? The house was locked. There couldn't have been anyone else inside.
I mean, there was that lit fire in the study. Oh, we do have a run button. It's not very good, but that beats slowly walking everywhere.
What the?
What the fuck? Jordan, what did you get me into? My God, these baby dolls. They're wrapped in what looks like burned skin? Holy shit. Oh, that's grotesque. I mean, admittedly, this one's kind of cute, but... Okay? This looks like Dad's old gramophone. What's it doing here? How old is her dad?
Oh shit, someone's coming.
Hide, bitch. Oh, it's not letting me like move the camera and get a better look. Oh, I don't like this. What? I can't boogie?
Oh, Lily. Daddy's home. You've been a bad girl, Lily.
Goddamn right I have.
How
Always a
many
bad
times
girl.
have I told you to stay out of my study?
Is this her dad?
I know you can hear me. Don't you hide from me. Why don't you come out like a good girl and take what you've got coming to you?
I mean, he does
Or
raise
perhaps
a
you'd like to
convincing
keep
point.
playing your little games until they find you. No? Fine. Have it your way then, my little Lily.
It's not letting me come out.
When they find you, they're going to rip you apart.
Dad.
What's that? Well then, let's continue. See how much progress we lost. I did save before going into the study, so I'm sure a bit of that I'm gonna have to do again. But I'm just gonna cut here, and you'll join me again when we get back to that part.
When they find you, they're going to rip you apart.
Dad! What the hell is wrong with him?
Hey, welcome back.
I feel like I'm losing my goddamn mind. I have to get out of here. I have to get out of here. I have to get out of here.
Yeah, we certainly do. I do not want to be here any longer than I have to be. Document on the floor. Heart rate suppression guide. Heart rate suppression is the only way to avoid detection by nearby hostiles. In order to enter heart rate suppression mode, Lily must first be crouched and in focus mode. While doing this, pressing and holding B will activate heart rate suppression mode, causing a new gauge to appear next to Lily. Watch the descending bar and tap right trigger in order to keep the bar aligned in the center of the gauge. When the bar reaches the center, Lily's circular indicator will disappear, making her invisible to her pursuers, as long as she has not already been detected. Mastering heart rate suppression is the only way to survive. Alright, hold Y to enter focus mode. Left trigger to crouch. B to enter heart rate suppression mode. Tap right trigger to keep the bar in the center. I am never going to remember that, and that is the only way to survive. We are fucked. Remain undetected by keeping the pulsating circle surrounding Lily from intersecting the pulsating circle below hostiles. Alright. Let's check this document. No date specified. I guess I could have just gone up one. Just as Father said, they have come. First the mark appeared, and they soon followed. I was foolish to have ignored his warnings. He was right to cast the artifact into the sea, and to disappear along with it. He only wanted to protect us from what he had found. Perhaps I just too much like him. This is either some really bad grammar or some kind of interesting code, because there's like random capital letters. My curiosity will be my undoing. By following his research, I have managed to avoid their grasp, but I don't know how much longer I can keep this up. Father's method of heart rate suppression can only work for so long. With each passing sleepless night and every line I do to keep awake, the less I am able to maintain control. The muscle spasms are becoming worse, and my mind has become a haze. Even maintaining this journal is becoming nearly impossible. I can't focus anymore. The next time that hooded monstrosity comes near, I may not be able to keep myself in check. Alrighty then. Looks like Papa Velez is also in a bad place. Oh, that's gonna be awful to try to like do that. The clock seems to have stopped at 3:55. Okay. Like, just in time to catch a SpongeBob marathon, I guess. A strangely grotesque painting depicting a safe and an old-timey radio. Talk about your absurdist art. Man, like, where do you get off being an art critic? Granted, I don't know anything about our main character, so she may well be like a respected critic of the arts. Given the outfit and the hair, that is a realistic possibility, but at the same time, she could be a PE teacher who just likes to dress nice on the weekend, so don't be so judgmental, lady, about art. 8.0__7.5. I'm sure that's a clue for something that I'm never going to remember. Right. What do we got going on in here? Okay. It's like a door and something locked up. The door is held tightly shut with chains and locks. There is a sculpture sticking out from the door. Its head is missing. Probably what I need to get to open the locks, maybe? Oh, this looks lovely. So, see, now this is like some like avant-garde art.
What
Oh,
is
I don't
that?
like this. Alright, folks, that's gonna be our time for today. Thank you so much for checking out the new Let's Play of House of Velez. I hope you enjoyed the content, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care. You've reached the end of the video bit. If you enjoyed what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help the channel grow. Here's some other videos you might enjoy. Oh, and join my Facebook meme group.